Hi beautiful souls, it's Angelina. Welcome back to another video. Okay, today I just came to a whole realization. Sunflower vibes. I've wanted to vlog and to do all the things, but I realized, oh my god, it just takes so much time, and I want to rawly do my content. How can I make it more raw, more real, more snutty, all things? And I realized this van life situation. So I love the van life, and I realized the way that I manifest it is like my van that I have is not like for the lifestyle that I want, and that's something I had to swallow. It really took me a long time to really come to terms with that, and something that a lot of us do, not just myself, but I will take accountability for my actions, is avoid myself. It's like there's always another thing that I do that it's like, oh, I'm going to avoid myself now. Oh, and I'm going to avoid myself now. But it's so unconscious. Like for me, it's like, okay, growing up, it was avoiding myself because I was told to do telling, was told to do this and that, And then it's the school thing. You're avoiding yourself by going to school for the holiday. And then it's the work, and then you go to work and work every day, and then work, and then you're avoiding yourself. And then when you get a break, you're like, fuck, I'm finally getting a break today. And it's like the drinking and then the smoking. It's like you need an instant hit because it's like you've been drained the fuck out of yourself this whole time. It's like when you have time to do nothing, it's like, okay, I'm gonna watch something, I'm going to smoke, I'm gonna drink, and it's not a bad thing. It's just, we've learned that this is the instant chillaxing mode because it takes energy to do things that you desire as well. And the easiest way to chill is drinking, smoking, taking something, doing nothing. But we forget, like, doing nothing, like sitting there and actually just doing nothing is a part of nature and life. But because we're not getting the instant dopamine that we actually so dearly deserve, that's all we actually know right now is like, oh, I'm gonna watch something, or I'm gonna do this and that, I'm gonna consume something, even if it's food too. So something that I've actually recently found out is that we need the instant hit because we've been draining ourselves for so long. It's like the power's been taken away. We need that to refurbish ourselves, and it makes sense, right? So for me recently, I've really had a true soul awakening, and something I've realized for myself is like, I don't want to smoke, drink, and do all that jazz, or constantly be feeding myself, because there was a time where I was like, food was literally my best friend. And it is still, but it's not, it's in a balanced way, right? And wow, this is like a full circle of me realizing, what do I actually need? Recently, I've been doing a lot of light language, which is my whole coming, and it makes me feel so fucking good. And for me, it's been a drug. Like I've just been swapping and replacing my life with different drugs, okay? But drugs is not what people call drugs, could be pharmaceutical, whatever you take overly in order to survive, to replace life with. And this is the constant abandoning yourself. So it's abandoning yourself through whatever the fuck it may be. Maybe it's like you're smoking all day and you're doing things, and it's like addiction is not the best thing, but we move through it because we need something to keep us going, and that's okay. And that's something I've realized, it's okay to do that. It's honestly whatever you need to do to stay alive. I fucking get it, babe. It's tough. It's hard out here, and we're not actually told more enough that it's actually fucking hard to survive, and that's the fucking truth, and I don't want to bypass that. And something I'm realizing a lot is bypassing, like whether it be bypassing or on a physical note, like bypassing your emotions through drinking, smoking, watching, consuming, whatever that may be, bypassing that way. And then something I actually learned and have been learning is spiritual bypassing. So whether it be is just unlimited unlimited, nearly close to infinite, different ways of bypassing yourself, whether it be through your mind as well. Overthinking is one of the biggest bypassing, right? I used to bypass myself. I feel called to share different ways of bypassing. For me that I've done is like meditation. I used to fucking meditate so much to the point I didn't want to experience physical life, because I was so okay with just being in my head and creating that safe place in my mind. And like, I want to stay here. So I literally did that because it helped me so much, and that's what I needed in the time, and that's okay. But it's like actually realizing the root issue, right? So that's what I'll get to. Meditation, and then it was like breath work, but I didn't get too deep into breath work to bypass myself, but it would be like, oh fuck, this is really cool. Not yoga, because it's really hard for me to get into my body sometimes. So I'm like, I do it, but it's sort of bypassing thing. The gym, fuck, I would, like after school, when I used to go to school, I would be gymming all fucking day. I will not go home. I needed that because I hated it at home at the time. And then it was driving. I was just driving because I was like, I don't really want to be at home. Also, it's like anything to do, anything I needed to do to get out of the house and stay out of the house. I was like, yes. The next thing being what happened last year. I actually went back to smoking. So yeah, for me as well would be smoking. Smoking at one point was drinking, and then it was smoking, and then it was hanging out with friends, hanging out with people constantly, hanging out with the same people constantly. And then it's like whatever your environment is, you consume. And then if you're not sourcing yourself as in doing what you feel in the moment, so for me, it's bypassing my creativity and what I really want to do in a child-wise. Anything else, I'll fucking easily do. I'll be like, yep, I'll do that. Yep, I'll do that. It's so easy for me to do things. But when it comes to myself and my inner child of creativity, it's like, it can wait. It can wait. It can wait. I know I'm going to do it, but it can wait. And now that I'm so in alignment with what I want to do and my business and stuff, it's like, okay, that was my new drug. That was my new drug. And I'm like, oh, cool. I want to do my business, bypass my feeling, because in my fucking soul and heart in that moment, all I actually want to do is draw and paint and express my inner child, but I kept suppressing that because the root cause wasn't addressed. It has been addressed countless times. It's actually feeling it. The next phase for me to do is actually feel into it and actually do the thing, but bypass. And then it was light language for me. But that's what I needed to feel like myself right for that time being. And it's like, now that I'm addressing the root cause, it's like, cool, awesome, slay. I grabbed light language and I took it and I was like, yes, that language, blah, blah, blah. This is what I want to do, this is what I want to do for my business, and that's what I'm doing, and I love it, and I'm not going to stop. It's like, how can I actually co-create everything I want to do where I'm not bypassing any versions of myself? And it's really fucking hard, and it's intense, and it's been a fucking journey. And I'm not saying you're going to get this overnight, but it's actually coming to terms with being aware of what am I bypassing constantly. Bypassing. Oh, I realized, fuck me, I've been bypassing how I feel. And for me, it's been a journey to understand myself and understand myself and understand what am I currently feeling right now. So this whole time, it's like I would currently felt really fucking upset that I haven't addressed myself completely, because I have addressed it, but then I wasn't doing it. Addressed to myself, okay, I actually really just want to fucking paint, and maybe I want to paint for the whole day, but it's actually coming to terms with how you feel. Wow, I really wanted to come into terms with how I feel with expressing my inner child in painting and drawing and creating, but I wasn't doing it. Cool, okay, awesome. So what I've realized is, okay, what is the reason? What is the reason behind it? For me, the reason was, okay, I'm constantly moving. And for some people, it is the 9 to 5 or working every day. They're bypassing how they feel because that's what they need at the time, because they can't come to terms with it. Because sometimes you can't come to terms with what you feel because it's too much and the energy is too much. So that it gets to a point of too much that you can't handle the truth, because it's really about handling the truth without losing it and losing yourself. Let's say I came to this truth a year ago. The energy would have been too big for me to feel. I would have fucking unalived myself in that moment. Boom. And that's what life is like, it gets to a point of too much. So you get sick of it. Like, this is the cycle, getting too sick of it, because that's what needs to be done. Because sometimes it is too much to feel and to know, conceptualize, because it's too much and you make unwavering, unbalanced decisions. And your ability to make a decision is actually, we don't take enough credit for decision making and how important it is. Because if you make a decision that's unbalanced and you're not coming from a place of safety, security, and feeling wise, where it's like, I feel like this is right. And it's like we go into the feelings, okay, I feel like this, and then you make a decision. You actually need to take time to make a decision, and that is so important. And that's something I've realized, like, you're not supposed to make decisions like that sometimes. Maybe you are, because it's been wavering, like you've been wavering on it. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to do it, because you've been sitting with it for so long. It's like, why the F didn't I just do it in that moment? But sometimes you do need time to process and think about it. But sometimes you don't, because you already know in that moment. So it's actually deciphering when and where and how you're going to do that. Majority of the time, it's like, I need time, and that's okay. Like, if you need time, that is fucking okay. And we haven't been taught time, as in, like, I'm allowed time to process, I'm allowed time to think, I'm allowed time to NANI? I'm allowed time to do whatever the fuck you want. And that's the right. You have the right to remain silent, and you have the right to remain in your power of, like, I'm just going to sit with it today and I'll come back to you tomorrow. I'm going to sit with it today and speak to you tomorrow. I don't actually have to talk to anyone today. Slay. And sometimes there will be moments where that doesn't happen, and that's okay too. It's actually deciphering how you actually feel and not bypassing that. It's so easy to bypass how you feel, because it's like, once you have that new thing or that new realization, it's like, oh, it's this, but it's not. It's one piece of the puzzle but it doesn't mean that has to become your new addiction because you lose yourself. And sometimes this happens, and that's okay, because my life has been perfectly planned exactly perfect the way that it has been. Because if I was to realize this any sooner than now, I wouldn't have been able to handle the truth or the feeling, whatever it is. You can't handle the truth type shit. So now that I can, I'm like, cool, I can do it I can make the decision from a balanced, safe, secure, nurturing, calming, inviting place to feel, expand on it. So my realization was, I'm constantly moving, I can't be doing this shit anymore. And then I got the download to do whatever I need to do right now, whatever that may be for me. I'm like, I need to plant and take action from a rooted, grounded place. I've started to realizing the root, sacral and solar plexus is as important as the crown, heart and third eye. Because I've been so like light language, boom, and it's been overwhelming, and changing your energy is such a big thing on the body, and the body can only take so much. It can only take so much of whatever you're doing, whether it be light language, whether it be art. There's a time and place for everything. And there's a moment for everything, and it doesn't mean the one thing that you have found for yourself has to be it. Rah. It means like, how can I actually nurture all parts of myself and not holding on to one thing and disregarding everything else and bypass that. Wow. And not jumping into the mind, but actually jumping to how I feel. So today I was like, hey, what's the truth? This is the truth. And what am I going to do with this truth? I actually just want to fucking sit here and do all. Yeah. And then after that, I want to like paint. Cool. After that, knows I don't know. And that's okay. And it's okay to not know fucking anything, or not know at all, or to not know how you feel. Like, coming to terms with what the ever it is, just coming to the terms of accepting it. And breathing into that. So much love. So much acceptance, radical acceptance. If it's too much, it's fucking too much. What are you doing, bro? Relax. Life gets too much, but you are the creator of decisions, creator, the God complex, the person, the whatever you want to call yourself, to decipher on what it is for yourself, and actually coming to terms with that and not bypassing that and make excuses for it. So I was like, I love the fucking van life, and it's better than last year, and this is all the excuses I make. It's better than last year, it saved me from this, da 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 da. But I actually created, I received this van in an unstable place. So I received the reflection of myself on how my van is. I would love to be in a van that has all the utilities like fridge, so I don't have to constantly be moving, because my brain was trying to adapt to that cycle of way of living, and I'm like trying to find and do all the things, which is cool, that's great. I'm navigating on how to live in this van. But then I was like, wait, this is actually just too much for me right now. Because if I want to create, I have to be in a calm, stable environment and actually just stillness. And then it's like, boom, I can create from there. And yes, I can be in nature, but some days are too hot. And some days I actually want to be inside. And some days I actually just don't want to look at anyone. And mosquitoes are everywhere, bro. Ugh. Some days I don't want to deal with that shit. You're not any label that your mind or people want to tell you. You're actually so entitled to do and feel whatever the that is for yourself. Rah. right? To others, it may seem like, oh, spoil, oh, are you sure? Oh, why don't you just do this instead? Like, no, whatever the fuck it is right now for you, whether it be a space, whether it be like whatever, that I don't even have words, you know, whether that be not doing that thing, whether it be doing that thing, I can't tell you. It's actually about deciphering for your fucking self. But I can guide you and I can help you, and if you don't know right now, I can give you options, I can give you my perception to give you an idea, a suggestion, but it doesn't mean it's it or right or whatever. It doesn't mean I'm speaking for you. Cool idea, cool story, bro. And then boom, what is it for you?
Huh?
It's actually deciphering life for you and taking that into accountability of like, okay, cool, what can I do? What do I feel? I, and maybe it is about you, and that's not selfish, babe. And once you deal with that, it's like, how do I communalize that? You cannot serve or be or integrate anything with others unless it's done within yourself. And you can try, and I'm not saying don't if you're doing that, but it's like coming into a full cycle of you can only do the do's when you're coming from the root chakra of grounding stability, when you're coming from a whole and aligned place within yourself. It's like, because I used to always make decisions on rush, moving, so it's so normal for me, right? So it's like, now that I'm aware of it, it's like, cool, right now I'm going to make this decision, but maybe I'm not ready to make a decision or even look on my phone for whatever the fuck that is, and that's okay too. Everything is really okay. And despite the world being in chaos, that's not your fucking problem, babe. Really honoring yourself and whatever you feel to be true is working with yourself. And what I realized working with people, coaching and other services, which is what I do, you always have to come back home to what you feel. And it's cool taking other people's advice and other people's perspectives, and having a coach and a mentor is fucking amazing. I have one, she's amazing. It's always coming back home to you, because at the end of the day, it's not their fault that they're giving you help, advice and all the things. It's actually you that you have to use the discernment to navigate through what is being shown, processed, and how you want to go about it. How do you want to navigate? So it always comes back to you. Yes, you can take advice, take the information. Does it sit well? Is this what you want to go about things? And ultimately, yeah, it comes back to you. And that is the end of the videos, my beautiful, amazing soul family. I do coaching for women that are ready to express their personal power. This could be the expression of voice, saying what you want to say, expressing boundaries, also with how you present yourself, so actually being confident within yourself, confident overall, masculine, feminine energies, being in alignment with yourself, being able to know when to stop, connecting yourself with your intuition full-heartedly, and knowing exactly, it's the knowing within you that will be able to bring out more and more and more. Knowing how to get to know yourself, so actually using the mind to navigate the knowing of thyself. So this is something that I teach a lot, as it's taken me 22 human years to actually navigate with myself, and obviously it's an ongoing journey, right? So I'll be able to bridge that gap with you, bridge you with your higher self, your spirit guides, all of that beautiful jazz. And I also do mentoringship for anyone so it's a mentoringship. So we help you to navigate if there's anything in the mind that is being stuck. It could also be a physical pain in the body. So I do one-on-one healings, which is just channeling energy, and we go through all that jazz. So it's inner child work and navigating back to the self as well. So if you are interested in any of these, I will list my Instagram. Follow me, DM me, I'll see it. Cool. Live, laugh, love is my motto, and I'll see you in the next video, beautiful souls. Bye.